And tweet. There we go. Okay. So, where were we? In the final of fantasies. Water bottle. Good. Oh, except for me, I don't look good. Hold on. That's a problem. There we go. Thank God for ring lights. I don't know how I got along without him. Alright, so... go ahead and get in, because there's always a usually short queue. The amount of people that go in and out of this game, it's like, do we really need a queue? But, yes. Dave Cap is live as well. He's a good lad. Okay, so... what did we do yesterday? Oh, that's right. We talked about Soylent Green for far too long. In a game that, like, is very heavy on, you know, dialogue. Okay, let's see. What are we... oh, I gotta talk to the Moogle. Make sure... Moogle. Fuck is the Moogle? Oh, there you are. Jesus. Goopo. No letters. Great. Alright, well, that's fine. Can I attune to this yet? Oh my god. Alright, well, I can't leave this place until I attune. Oh my god. I didn't know this is a thing. Oh god, it's so cute. Very good. Okay. Oh no, we're not. We're not talking to you, we're talking to you. Oh, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh, I have to gather information. Well, it is lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return my sight at once. He looks somewhat familiar. Because everybody has their counterpart in this world kind of thing. Alright. Place is kind of bustling for me to be searching around in it. I don't think I actually want to go down there. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Jesus. Yeah, a fall from here would, likely kill you. Oh, you good, dude? Didn't realize he was, like, about to fall off. Wow, Jesus. A wicked white. That was so close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge. But lucky it caught on something. I thought I could just reach out far enough and... You must think highly of your mistress. She's my entire world. Without her, I am nothing. Which is true in this particular circumstance. When I first came to Yulmore, I thought of only improving my lot in life. But there was so much more to the city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Colusa where I could possibly be happier. I'm sorry, I must have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. When she hears of your deed, you'll witness her generosity firsthand. Actually, she was looking for you. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. Must return to her immediately. My attendant told me everything. I'm so grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You value him highly, then? If he were a member of my own family, I could not live the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yulmore, a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you excuse us, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward return for my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Oh, God. White footgear. Boots of healing. Yeah, them's white boots, alright. Christ. All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. Well, no, I'm actually kind of on a quest to tour the city. Tour the city it is! Is it? You must really visit the Beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista B usually has her seat in the entrance. Has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak to you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. Sort of like always outdoors kind of situation. Entrance, so it would be oh. Welcome to Beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day. I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering, you see, always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set your mind at ease, eh? A quick game of high or low. It's a simple matter of guessing who has a bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Interested? Yeah, okay. Good for you. No time like the present, I say. Oh, yes, we are at the- oh, is it- oh, this is the strip club. That's right. I didn't even look at it. I was just like, I have a goal to go to. Oh, wait. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours, and I flip 2 of mine. What's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? Lower. I'm gonna go with low then. Yes. 20, and you have a total of 7. Congratulations, your guess was right. I usually concede defeat at this point, but what do you say to a rematch? One more win, and we'll talk about that favor. Alright. Hold on. Alright. Oh, I was told this was the strip club. Okay, here we go. Do they all wear the same thing, or are they all wearing something a little... Oh, no, they all are wearing something a little different. Oh, no, never mind. They're all kind of wearing the same. But they all are different species. Oh, people. Okay. Let's get that other... You're not looking at a specific spot. I'm sorry, I'm not. What? Am I supposed to look at their fucking crotch? 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. Alright. Aha! Quite lucky. Well, you did. Would you look at that? I think you've got a knack for this newcomer. Congratulations, victory is yours, and the prize I promised. Sorry, a specific spot. Come, whisper in my ear, then. Don't be shy. Tell Trista what she can do for you. They just tell aloud. Oh, that's all? How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then it is yours. Here you go. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this new town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vathri was... Is it Vathri or Vathri? Vathri. Was born to power to command them, which means no Yulmoran need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Oh god. The kind of thing you wish to know. If your itch still needs scratching, you might be a few words of that Othrin over there. It's not that a Mary saw it likes more than a sound of his own voice. Alright, what am I looking at? Oh. God damn it. Thank you. God damn it. Damn it. Shit. Thank you. No, I didn't even think to look up. I'm like, what am I supposed to be looking? Oh. Oh, bless you. Oh! Some good benediction, my friend. Alright. Where was I? Was that new to Yulmur, you say? Yeah, you only just arrived in a hurry, looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I'll tell you what. You up on stage and give us a dance first, and then we'll have our little talk. at least are giving us some sort of... Oh, they do make you go up here, huh? This is one of those ones where you have to be, like, right the fuck on it. It's the fucking dance that I fucking shimmy around on. Oh my god. Ah, an asexual. You'd see one a mile away. Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. So, what was it you wanted to ask me? Oh yeah, something about our fair city. Well, you can tell it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Yulmorian army may all be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, around 20 years ago, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with eaters, you see. Turns them docile as house cats. Wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Yulmor. No longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere there are still fools who insist on fighting they're losing battles. A toast to Lord Valtteri. Hi, Zelfino will be expecting a return. Okay, great. Alrighty. Well, this still hasn't ruled out. Fuck is this? Oh, it's like various retainers to the club, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I went the long way. Yeah, this still doesn't rule out that they're feeding Sin Eaters to, the populace. Oh, you've returned from your jaunt around the city so soon. You needn't have hurried back. Young Alpha has not yet put a brush to the canvas. One cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. Oh, he's changed into extremely familiar looking garb, which is good. I put together an ensemble of out of our garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, oh, goodness gracious me. That last effort was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy. However am I to decide? The painting? Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work at a reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly. Well, that is to say, as long as you... just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know you'll be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewelry next? Oh my god. Dun 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 dun. Alright, well. Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue our explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the lair below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understudy has its own tale to tell. Oh, smart. Well, let's see. I think this is the... no, it's this way. There it is. I don't remember where this entrance is. Or the way downstairs. This is the understudy. Aren't jail cells, they're all storage units. Okay. Oh. Haha, the nuts board! Oh, wait. The clan hunt board is covered in bills showing details of monsters. Right, can't do that yet. Which is fine. You're like the most unhappy person in this entire fucking place. What's going on? You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me? Please, I need your help. My throat is... I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm no use to them, then... I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to... Theoric? There's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please. I have no one else to turn to. Deliver the list to derelicts. How do I get to the derelicts, though? Oh, there's like another means of going down. It isn't this way. I see. Curious, sort of means of getting around. Oh, Korean again. Ah, the buttress. Eh. Wait, am I allowed to leave? Do I have to leave? No, hold on. Oh, no, here we go. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Are you attuned to this? essentially, basically, oh wow. Gold plating, you know, stuff just having fallen on top of, you know, damn. The night soil pots. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Hee, you need medicines, tonics, potions, bombs, symptoms, and some meal. Mule. A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No, medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised. And even then, the voice may never heal completely. Hee, poor stupid little poor little songbird. Will they kick her out from her nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Oh, your face. Don't you know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few have ever seemed to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest, gone. A town of nightmares it is. Not for this ship's rat. Oh, no. I am content to scurry around down here and nibble the crumbs from fall from the table. Oh, hey! Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. We're in the middle of some dark ass shit, because you know there's no happy place on Earth that isn't filled with rife with dark bullshit. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I my mule. Good day. Well, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. With all these ships that are just like big fucking crashed out here. Hey, Dark Dank, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Gonna go take a nap. I was gonna take a nap, but you're cool. Time for, yeah, it's time. It's big naps time. I was also gonna take a nap, but Kippy says you're cool. I appreciate it. Tune yourself there. Yes. Alright. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's go back to the main... If I teleport here, we'll go to the mainstay real fast. Ah! Shizuka, thank you for the follow. Very appreciative. Alright. Did you get my medicine? Doctor says that there's no medicine that'll cure this, my dude. I'm sorry. So that's it. What am I to do if I can't sing? Oh, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I have done all I can, but even the apothecary said... So you've been suffering this whole time? I'm sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. But you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trialing by casting you out onto the street. You're too kind, sir. But what use if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have word with Lord Vothery and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think this is a step too far? No, you would do that for me? Of course. Why would I almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting for me to greet me? Oh. Ascension? I would also like... Yes, sake. I'm new to this town. Yes. Oh, you must be a new arrival. Let me explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto celestial paradise. It is through Lord Valthree that we learned this truth. It is through Lord Valthree's grace that the free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment, until at last we are called onto our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Holy shit, dude. See, fuck. Oh, it's oh. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown, my precious canary. Dude. No. Jesus Christmas. Didn't know I streamed. Oh yeah, I do. It's mostly lately. It's been a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. Although I kind of do a lot of variety of things. Keep meaning to do stuff. Oh, thank you for the follow. All right. Wow, that's actually very good. Huh. Just good to see you back. You were taking so long, I began to get worried something had happened. I began sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chais appear otherwise occupied. Will you share with your investigations of gleans thus far? Yeah, dude. So Lord Valthree boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. As far as this ascension business, I cannot help but put my mind to that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? See, my original thought was that they were being eaten. Whoops. Hold on. I'm staying a little too close to, no, here. Let's stand here this time. Whoops. There we go. Seems eager to discuss significance of your discovery. Okay. I take my eye off you for 1 minute. You're chatting away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? Oh, yeah, pretty much. Ugh. Oh, what in the blazes? It is so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphino. Where is your artistic interpretation? It should invoke images of affluence and nobility, and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Lord Chai, you stated this portent is to commemorate your anniversary, yours being a joyous union. It would seem to me that a realistic portrayal... realistic! I don't want realism, I want perfection. I knew it! I fucking called it last stream, that these assholes are gonna be like, no, I want perfection, not realism. A spectacle to slacken the jaws and weaken knees, make people cry it out in amazement. Now, fetch a blank canvas and... Okay. They're not gonna have any kind of... They have, like, background noises, but they don't have, like, screaming in the distance. Oh, geez. Fucking court gestures. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There is a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city. But our lord got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. Oh, a malcontent? How dreadful. This man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mention is part of the Emergent, the level above us where Lord Valtteri resides. Valtteri. Ordinarily, it would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll open its doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. Oh. Better not dawdle then. Captures the essence of the fam. Yeah. Alright, I know, it's so perfect. It's definitely the both of them. Alphino is very talented, but he's very into realism. Which I knew they'd be like, nah. Special permission is required. God damn it. Oh, there we go. Let's go that way. You're in the crowd up there? Yes.
That's him. That's Valtteri.
Why have I seen him before? Has he been in another... I feel like I've definitely seen this asshole before, but like... I guess in spoiler territory. I feel like I've seen him before, but also he looks like Mr. Hart from... what is it? Mr. Hart from... Fist of the North Star. Oh,
he's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Oh, this is fucking weird.
Mercy. Mercy.
By the 12.
Uncle. Oh, shit. It's our lad.
What happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Valtteri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Europe is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society! To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that! What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Yulmor's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked.
Yeah, because cutting off your own arm is, like, hard.
A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Oh yeah, no, this whole town is real fucked up before he even got in
It
here.
is true that Kai Shia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out, I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Yes, Alphino. Yes. Everybody behind you will also say yes.
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by
What the fuck is that?
one has naught to fear.
What is that? I don't like it. No thank you.
I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Yep, and of course everybody's gonna agree with this, because that's what they know. I know, of course I'm like, nah, I don't like it.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
Oh, thank God they had me actually doing
Who
something.
gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need
Loitering
is a mirror,
times.
not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Ooh, snap.
Can you walk?
I think so. Did that little worm just insult me?
Wow, you can count the beats. Oh my God, this is great.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
You! What are you doing here? How the fuck are you all the way out here, sir? I know, he's so good. Oh my God, he's so good. I can't believe we made it out of there without, like, the Sin Eaters being suck on us. Sickums being thrust upon our visages. Hold on, I got... It's a new bottle and my hands are sweaty. Damn it. Sweaty gamer palms. More likely than you fucking think. Oh no. Oh shit. I may actually be denied alcohol. There we go. I know, Vathri is so good. Oh, very good. Yes. Sweaty palms. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I told my chat yesterday. That's part of the reason my controller is so discolored. Oh, who would have thought that having the soft touch white coloring on a controller was a bad idea? I may contact, actually, hold on, it's just the front, yeah? I may actually be able to fuck with this. Because it's identical to the PlayStation 4 stuff, so I might just be able to replace the front plate, because I don't need to do the back plate, it's already black. Get like a shiny, or you know what, maybe I'll do a, maybe I'll do a, retro bright on this and see if I can't, do something with the, discoloring on this. You guys can't see it because it's far too white, but like you can kind of see like some, like especially like right here and here, a little bit of discoloring, but it's like next okay, yes, yeah, next dungeon's gonna be right after we finish a bunch of this shit with Alphino here. Forgive me, in my anger I seem to have marched us back outside again. Though it's probably best we leave the island together. I believe we've worn our welcome in Yulmore. In any case, we've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Seniors will find few allies in Colusia. They have not actually said that name yet, so I don't know what that stands for. Hold on, where are we? Okay, yeah. So we're actually very close, aren't we? Oops, hold on. I'll accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup to rethink our strategy anew. Kaishir, I have done you a great disservice. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in your accepting it. If I had but known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made it a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused you, you had stepped in and saved me. Now Lord Vothri wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I'm certain we can find work for you there if you're willing. No, I would just be laying on your kindness again. I need to do something, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. You might die if you stay here. Very well. But you must promise me you'll be careful. The Ilmorians may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Yeah, the fucking analogs. Alphino? Oh, shit. Whoa, why are you here? Lord and Lady Chai. What in the blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. Took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphino. Now, I've had many a beauty and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vothri and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth it over any hard feelings. Oh, damn it. Hey, Johnsy! Oh, I'm sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? That's a good question. Pray, press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments. You were so kind to procure from you. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return. I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. I'm surprised. Wow. I guess the husband thought to see perfection in which she insisted upon love. I'm trying to go as far as I can go in POTD to this dungeon with you. Oh, yes. I mean, I can... Yeah, let me know when you're ready, and then I can just kind of go in, because I have abso-fucking-lutely, I can kill time. I can kill lots of time, as my chat would, be extremely aware about. I can kill some time. So don't feel as though you need to rush. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sword endeavor. While it's not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice to say, our plans for saving the First are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Vothry and his subjects. Come, we must speak to the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. Yeah, so we're like kind of coming into the close into the next portion of the game. Okay, we are going to the ocular. Wait, going ocular. Oh, yes, okay. I'm so glad, like, they bring you to this new land and they're like, we apologize for making this new land so complicated to get around in. And I realize this might be a bit of a headache for you to try to figure out. And then I look at it, it's like obvious, like what everything is. Like looking at them, I was like, oh yeah, the Dossal Gate. That's what this Aethernet shard is. And when you look at it, it's like, yes, this is the Dossal Gate shard. And if you want to go anywhere, it's like, this is exactly where we want to go. And it's like, no question, you know exactly where you're going at all times. I have been the least lost in this entire fucking city. I think they like, that was a ham-fisted sort of like, yeah, we realized we definitely fucked up the last several big cities. That it would probably be best if we made this one right. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, our first dungeon's coming up. Oh, it is so good to be back amongst friends, not to mention my dear sister. I have not seen her for some time, but I gather she is keen to press on with her plans as I am. See, this is interesting dialogue that you wouldn't get if you did Alphino first. You've seen quite a bit of the First yourself now, more than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacles we face. Let us lay our discoveries before the Exarch and discuss what must be done. Hiccup. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Remember, I can always kill time, so don't feel rushed to finish your tasks. Just let me know when you are ready. Oh, the Crystal Exarch welcomes you back to the Crystarium. Chauncey.
And so you return.
Finally.
Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Yeah, Jesus.
Better is not the word I would use.
Honestly, starting with Alize it wasn't better in tone necessarily, but it was better in implementing the sort of like people become sin eaters, and then going into Alphino stuff is like there are people who can control sin eaters, and it's like so it definitely like throws things round and round into like I don't know. I feel like doing like you had said before, like somebody was just like, yes, Alize first. So it was interesting to see like and speculate what the fuck was going on.
Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Which is interesting because Alphino could say the complete opposite.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
Which is probably the reason why Lord Vothri has been able to control things. He was able to control a single Light Warden, and everybody else is just like, gotcha, fam. Well, not dispel. He was 2 floors. Okay. He was like, yeah, no, fam, I got this. I totally tamed this entire lion behind me, and everybody else is like, sick, brah. We'll follow you.
I have a feeling Yulmul might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience.
Yeah, even we witnessed that, like, that was like a pure utopia. In that, like, you know, you need to have value for the society, which a utopia would require. And if you did not have value in society, you could provide for society in other ways. And much like in the Soylent Green movies and novels, yeah, if you can't provide no more, guess what? You could provide in other ways. So it's fucked up, but it's one of those situations of like, it's all fucked up. I don't know, it's weird and it's fucked up, and the older I am, the more sense it makes to me why a society would want to go that direction. More especially when it's like obvious that the end of the world is going to happen at any moment. Who knows? Like, I get it. It all still kind of sucks, and it's all very like the extremes of both ends of things, where it's like so extreme that you experience pure happiness, but it's either pure happiness or death. Like, there's no middle ground to it all. It's crazy. Like, it's part of the reason why, like, it's that whole balance thing of like, yeah, there are gonna be times where it's gonna be hard and sad and you're not gonna like things and shit's gonna really, really super duper suck and all that jazz, but at the same time, like, it's gonna make the happy moments seem all the more joyous and wonderful. Whereas, like, this is like, no, only happy. Always happy, nothing upsetting. Or death.
He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
That's why we didn't say that we were gonna
Thus we
get
will
rid of
need
him.
to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens.
Well, see, the problem is that Yulmore doesn't know that we're doing this. We did not disclose, and Alphino very smartly did not disclose to Lord Vothri that I'm gonna go kill all the Sin Eaters. Like, he didn't just go and do that. He was just like, I'm gonna leave because this seems bad. This seems gross. Maybe he might assume so, but yay, Judy's coming too. Wonderful.
Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough? Well, there'll be a start. Even I know there'll be a start.
Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
My God, please.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
Oh my God. It's Dragon Ball Super.
Though physically
Sorry.
separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially.
Yeah, I did LSA first. Yeah.
Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities.
Okay, that makes sense. But the last umbral calamity that happened was something we brought upon because of a cult that wanted to bring down the moon. Right? Which I feel isn't necessarily a natural disaster umbral calamity.
Seven times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
The type of ether sent. Okay.
At present, the light-drowned
Okay,
realm of the first stands perilously close
thank you,
to
Keeper,
meeting
for
conditions for a rejoining.
Thank you for joining tonight. I appreciate the raid and everything. Thank you to the several that followed me. Also extremely appreciative. I do a lot of Final Fantasy streaming. I keep looking at my VR headset, and I need to figure out how to do VR. See, I don't want to do PlayStation. It's a PlayStation VR, and I need to be able to read chat. So I think I may just do text-to-speech chat, so I can respond that way. Because otherwise, I'm like lifting up the helmet to read chat. I actually did attempt, because PlayStation actually does have a, like, sync your Twitch to see the chat. And, like, as soon, like, so, for example, Zero's recent text, technically, it's a bit more due to the type of ether that, and then the rest of the entire message would be cut off, which would still only allow me to be like, alright, what was the rest of that message? And, you know, and I feel like it would be fine, because I don't have a lot of people that watch me at all times always talking. But I did see, like, it was my first kind of test stream of my PlayStation VR. I wanted to see how it looked. I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it's being streamed. It's like this weird fisheye lens view. It's not great. So I'll probably just get my capture card out and just do it that way. And then I'll have a text-to-speech that I can hear that you guys can't hear that'll help with that. Yeah, no, anything besides PlayStation VR is, like, really good. There are so many mods and other things that are, really good for being able to see VR. Like, if you got, like, a, you know, the newest, greatest thing, which is the Valve Index, you can basically, like, hold on to your stuff, and if you, like, turn your wrist, you can look at the chat board that you can set up for it, so you can look at chat in-game, and then go right back into it. Hey, Arkham, you got back into work? Congrats, dude! Hell yeah! I know you were like, doing interviews and stuff? Hell yes, dude. Hell fucking yes. But yeah, stay away from the Oculus. Only because you're, like, super duper tied into, Facebook. So don't fuck up Facebook, or it's over. Honestly, the Valve Index was, like, the best and greatest thing out there. It's got, like, full finger controls on stuff. Like, I wish I had $1,000 to throw onto stuff for a Valve Index, because that would be amazing. But I'm poor. It's 2020. I actually got the quest. Rip. It's his Facebook. Time to fuck it up. Very good. Yeah, that was like one of the things where it's like you can't have your own account. You have to use other people's accounts for the Oculus. It's such a fucking headache. But fuck it up, fam. Enjoy. But yeah. Yeah, I would, anybody else looking into getting into VR, I recommend the Index. That's a good investment. I guarantee it for VR stuff. I got my PlayStation VR for free $99. Well, for a favor, which I still have to do. I have the Vive. Yeah, Vive is the other one. Yeah, anything that isn't a Quest. So it's basically at this point in time, it is like the Vive. I know I want to get more into VR because it's definitely something like I started getting into VR years ago, but like I had never owned it, and now I got into this, and like I played like an hour and a half of it, and I'm just like, this is fantastic. I love this. Like I am the person they make VR for because I don't get motion sick whatsoever. Like there's nothing that gets me motion sick. Like I think maybe if I started in and I started like using a controller to like an analog stick to like move my character around. So far, like I've only been playing No Man's Sky, and you have to like it's like a fling forward sort of motion. So you have to kind of like aim and then let go, and it will fling you to where you want to go. That helps, and then also the turning mechanism to like turn around. I mean, you need that anyway because you can't like physically go in an entire 360, degrees kind of thing. But it's fantastic all the same. All right, let's go. We have people waiting on me to get this shit done.
It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light.
Like I said, I can really stretch this shit out.
Their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus,
Right.
if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
We were waiting for you to get here because dungeons.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
I feel like I've met her before.
They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Oh no, this is the girl that was at the entrance to that first town we entered in. That's right. It's time! Big time! It's time. It's like time to go.
We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive.
Wow.
Alphino and Alize as well.
Hold on, I gotta say, the particular room that we're in is actually a downstairs sort of situation in which, like, you enter the Crystarium. I kind of assumed the other half of the door was this room. Like, you enter into this room. I did not realize you enter into a building and then you eventually get down into this room. Interesting. Dungeon time!
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Is Estinda still here? He should. Oh no, he's not here anymore. Oh no, I figured he would totally help us out with this. But I mean, I got at least two Z's. I understand I'm about to do a big I'm gonna read this out exactly how it's spelled out. Zal, understand that I'm about to big pull. This is the first dungeon of Shadowbringers, though. Expect things to be spicy. Yes, I do understand this is the first. Now we are in the first dungeon of this. We're just gonna kind of blow through this because if I kind of already, nothing of value will be lost if it's not like a angled cutscene in which I cannot adjust the camera to. Music fire though? Ooh, good. Hold on, maybe I oughta. That sound. Let's get that sound up, fam. Oh yes. Get that up to a. We'll get that up to a 40. 41. Yeah. There we go. All right. So I'll soothe all of you with my vocal cords here. Let's get on over then to. Oh, for fuck's sake, where are we? Where the fuck are we? Oh, okay. We just have to walk. Do the walking. No, there's really just no closer. Yeah, we're going back into Lakeland, which is the only other home No, come back. I like your fit, dude. Fine. Yeah, this is. There we go. Now I can regulate my voice. If I turn it all up, I can kind of regulate my voice into talking to you guys properly enough that you can hear me, but you can also hear the music, you know, that kind of shit. My what I can hear in my headphones and what I can hear like on like say my cell phone or like a computer monitor, it always sounds like vastly different. Hold on, we can fly mount this shit. Let's go. Zip zop zippity bop. I could have dodged that, but you know, I could always just keep flying. Can't wait to tomorrow for work. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad. The Baby Yoda plush sold on Amazon. Oh, shit. Yeah, so my fiance has been, like, extremely adamant about, like, watching. He almost had me stay up until 1 a.m. to watch it. But we just woke up early on Saturday morning. Or we woke up early Friday morning? What day was it? Yeah, we woke up really early Friday morning to watch it so that he wouldn't be spoiled. He's like, I don't want to be spoiled at all. I'm like, okay, fine. All set. You follow this road north and we'll arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. That's north. No, playing this game, but also watching The Mandalorian has been a fucking trip. Let me get in, fam! Hold on, like, wait. Wait. Can I get in? Let me in! Let me in! Oh. Sorry, I forgot that I had to get off my own mount. There we go. Yes. Here we go. Yay! Oh, thank you. I just don't have that vehicle. I want it. Oh, it's real good. I love this. It's very... Look, it's got a little, like... It's got a trunk. Man, this is so futuristic without being obnoxious. I love it. It's fantastic. It's that like 1950s futuristic. Yeah, John C, if you want in, let me know. So, Tig is our tank, and I'm pretty confident that wait, do I have to dismount? Hold on. Oh, no, you have to. I'm pretty confident that our third member is a DPS, so then let me see. What's your name in game? So Jordan might actually have to you might have to give me party power so I can get 1/4 member in. John C. Talonmer. Here we go. Yes, you're Tig. Yes, you got it. No, it's fine. Everybody is cool in this chat. We're all cool, right, chat? We're all really cool and we're not gonna dox each other, right? I mean in video games. In video games. Jesus. Hey, Starman! I was watching the PowerPoint... the anime? What? I can only get, it's the case I see on the cake. Ah, boo. Yay! Wonderful. Okay, now you need to make, or hold on, let me talk to our guy here. Gotta get to the Crystal Exarch here. We have to get that done before we I have to like literally just like scoot the mouse over and just be like, alright, here we go. Done. Mr. Switch is past these gates and through the woods. 'Tis not exactly a near neighbor to the Crystarium, but we occupy the same region, build a good relationship. This is a thing. Swarm, huh? It's a problem. We gotta go. Oh, convenient. Seems we're a chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. There we go. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens when you defeat one of those fiends? Time for more cinematic dungeons when you're probably used to it. Yeah. They're told more light inside them than all the otherlings put together. It can be struck down. It can be struck down, aye, but it just won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile ether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordsman, perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. Ah, well, you can leave the particular quandary to us. I must ask the guard stand down and allow us to engage the leader of Eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. One does not simply kill a warden. I did the Italian. Yeah, you're more than allowed to post whatever the fuck you want on Discord. It's on Twitch that I have all the blocks on because it's fucky and I'm trying to get rid of. I actually do have bots that come into my Twitch. It's fucked up. Hey, what's up, adult commentary? Have you tried to heard you tried to isekai me. Would you like to help with that? Yeah, fucking isekais. Holy shit. But what if... Fine. Well, he didn't have to say anything. He's just like, alright. Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very well. Then our warden slaying party shall include myself, the Leviers, Captain Lina, and last but not least, the Warrior of Light from the Source. Do I get a new title now that I'm in this world? Do I get a new title? Oh, you didn't give me a title. That's fine. Formidable group indeed. To Hallmaster we go. All right. To Hollister we go. Oh, Lena. Thank you. To Hollister we go. I'm just gonna call it Hollister because the instanced dungeons encountered in the Shadowbringers main scenario quest can be completed solo alongside a supporting party of NPCs. To make use of this feature, simply speak to one of your NPC companions near the entrance of the instance to select the option to form a party. When forming a party, you will need to follow the same rules and restrictions imposed when using the Duty Finder. Alternatively, you can find party members via the Duty Finder as usual and complete the instance with fellow party members instead. Interesting. That's so interesting considering, like, up to this point they haven't offered that. Given that, like, everything before this point in time, this is only a year and change old, by the way. So this is a means of, you want to do this alone? Here you go, fam. Don't have to worry about shit. Ooh. This music's slapping real good. Oh god, the cocoons. Alright, we get it, we get it. The fact we're still doing these. Alright. Hold on, I'm sorry. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh my god. Where's my shit? What am I doing? Don't know. I got super distracted by what's this fucking spell I'm about to cast? Nah. Stone for you. Dude, Blade Runner is such a good movie, and also its sequel, also very good. It was a good, like... I feel like it was a good sequel without being, like, overly pretentious. Like, it didn't feel like they were trying to do the same thing over again. We're just like, hey, we're going to continue the feel without trying to make, you know, weird excuses for things. We're just gonna go like, yeah. So what if Los Angeles really was just like a hot dumpster fire? And we still needed to, you know, we had a fucking trash problem still. Like that won't happen even in the next, you know, 20 years, but still was like a fun means of like, hey, yeah, 80s nostalgia, we're gonna continue that, but we're not gonna like be dicks about it. Man, it don't take very much for these fuckers, huh? Shit. I tipped over my sake. Damn it. Ruh-roh. God, my controller was like not having it. My controller was like, nah, you don't need me to like get this snap precision bullshit going. You're good. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I need all the precision I can get. What's that problem? Okay, here's the real challenge. Is there anything I don't know? No? Great. Sick, raw. Probably shouldn't be in that. Probably shouldn't be over there. Oh, shit. Ooh, shit. Don't like that. Don't like that either. Oh, yeah, I love that shit. I'll have rescue up. Oh yeah, just like that cutscene, right? Fuck. Oh, I may end up dying. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't like that. Don't like whatever's about to happen. Don't like that. You're too far away. Oh! God damn. Twinkle Nora Rock Bean. Very bad anime from the 80s. Infamous for its 6 to 8 frames of... Oh, Jesus. Okay, it looks like a PowerPoint presentation. Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, yeah, it's my favorite. Love that shit. How can I reach the 20k points? What did I put for 20k? I don't remember now. Big loot hours. Oh no, Tesseline! Oh no. Well, that's a bummer. Well, better put you out of your fucking misery. I see. Sorry, I'm like having high concentration on all this nonsense because it is like a billion things happening all at once. Shit. I'm not paying attention to my Oh, Jesus. Well, there you go, Tesleen. Put to fucking rest. Jesus. Unceremoniously so. I kind of wish we had gotten an actual, Oh, don't like that. Don't like none of that. Don't like how fast that happened. Absolutely fucking not. Thank you, Judy. Oh no, internet befouling you. This is some shit. This is a fucking beast. My controller is not having a good time here. Ooh, don't like that. Oh. No, my controller should not be having these problems. Uh-oh. That's bad. Be having any of these problems. Oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. Bless you, John C. Aw, cool! Real good! Well, that's good. You're doing fine, sweetie. Oh, shit! Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, hold on. Oh, God. Ah! Da 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 da! Man, ain't that a nobody from a fucking specific Kingdom Hearts video game. Hold on, I like spilled my alcohol like hours ago. You got a bunch of shit that you may or may not have needed. Ooh. Ooh. Goodness. Alright, well you're all in my friends group, so I gotta leave. Thank you. I'm not wiggly enough. Yeah. You're right. The thing of the Final Fantasy. Okay, equip my upgrades. Wonderful, I will do that. That looks like Zelda when she's like in the middle of licking her tummy and she's got her legs splayed out.
Fall back! We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
I'm sorry, you're gonna make me do something? Oh, this is a pre-rendered cutscene. Hope that can be straight. Well, no, this is not a pre-rendered cutscene. This is a regular rendered cutscene. Holy shit!
Behold! The monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Everybody's like, what is this darkness? Move fast, boy. Hold up. I spilled the last of the cup that I had, but not the bottle, so. Yo, what the fuck did you do? It's dark out. How'd you do that? What are those?
Scar.
What are stars? It's been 100 years. And nobody alive has seen the night sky.
What's happening?
Like,
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
that ain't me. But what of our warrior of darkness friend, Ardbert?
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people?
What the fuck did you do?
Killed a warden. then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true.
I love her voice actor, and I love this accent they gave her. It's wonderful.
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will.
I mean, yes, but it was for a good cause. Like, it wasn't, like, it's one of those situations of, like, we called upon you not just to save ourselves, but it inflicts you greatly kind of situation.
I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present,
yeah, this is like,
I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
he's the narrator. I don't know why I couldn't figure it out. Oh, hey! What up, fam? How you doing? Just sit there in the fucking background. Sounds like another glorious adventure. Yep. We go.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
Are we just gonna ignore the glowing
understand
being
there is
behind
much at
us?
stake
Nope,
here,
we totally
Exile.
are.
But why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
And you managed to get all of us assholes.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
He's from the source. He's from the source. That's why he wants to save...
There are things which we can ill afford to lose.
Yeah, okay, thank you. God.
I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well.
Olivia got retired from describing new regions.
Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Like how the warrior dog was just kind of sitting in the background like, you did it, dude. See you in a bit, maybe. How quickly you've justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps. But a momentous one nonetheless. Man, I can do the do the speak. Sometimes. Trust parties on the what? Oh, you can enlist NPC companions to revisit completed instances by... I see. Well then. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Dude, no, you just missed it. I just did the dungeon. Like, just now. Oh, fuck. Now, as far as we proceed from here, I just fucking finished this dungeon. The next one's not until Dawn Meg? Dawn Meg? Dawn Meg? Dude Meg. I don't know. That's gonna be hours and hours from now, based on my fucking track record. Yeah, I just finished Holmister. Yeah. The villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about their wounds or lost homes. It's bright as day currently. They whisper and wonder if the warrior of darkness has come. 'Tis be expected. Zora, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement with this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a monumentous occasion, and many would be swept in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray, for good and for worse. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Yulmore, as they are, and they should be. It may be best you maintain a low profile until we see how Vothru responds to all of this. You're not wrong. It's gonna be a bit, but yeah. No, this was fun. This was a lot of... You didn't miss much. It was a lot of me doing, like, high-focused, don't let the fam die. Oops, I died twice. The fam didn't die, but I died. Which is to say something. I must ask the discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the great tale of the warrior who stood in defiance the great Cinears. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown. Yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage the folk not to question this further. Although, I expect to be told the truth of it one day. About all of you. I am that much involved. You owe me this much. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium to make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits, and to think you'll not given this to shutter the windows to enjoy the dark and peaceful night's sleep. It's really funny because he's speaking and it's still broad daylight while he is speaking. It's fine. That probably won't change while I am here. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask, after all you've done here today, could you ask to pass on a message on your way to the pensions? Please let Bragi know we're awaiting a number of injured, and that any restoratives in the market need be reserved for the infirmary. Gotcha, fam. That I can do. I made when I originally made an alt in Aether, it almost looked like her, honestly. Like, but far more white. I did like white fur all over kind of thing. We should start making our way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Hallminster. There's... So fucked up. They don't actually say the name of this fucking city. We already went through the village top to bottom, Alice. We should all take the entrance as the rest, you included. Sorry, I didn't even read that correctly in the slightest. We should all take the chance to do the resting. I knew one of those eaters. I can't rest. Not now. Yeah, we know. We got you. I know. You don't know. But please, I wish to be left alone for a while. And that means you as well, Zora. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. Alright, that's fair. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again. No, that's fair. I watched that with you. You're good. And just you and me then, shall we? Should be fine. Alright. Well, that was good. Hold on. Crystarium. Level 71, the Warrior of Darkness! Darkness! You weren't here when I made the first darkness reference. Hold on. We can do this. We can do this proper. Darkness. Hold on. Hold on. I had to actually spell it out. The whole bit. Hold on. Man, I don't want the whole fucking thing. I want...
Darkness, you fucking hilarious motherfucker.
Alright, yeah, the Warrior of Darkness. I literally spelled darkness into YouTube and it brought me nothing. It gave me nothing in return. So I had to do Dave Chappelle's Darkness. And then it got me a something. You play through this in Spanish as Charlie Murphy. No, I'm too white to be Charlie Murphy. I'm sorry. I won't be. No. If I had the talent to do vocal non-sensory like that, then yes, I could. Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there's something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I mean, people are of course going to be celebrating. Aha, we saw the night! I think I shall take a brief stroll around town before re-entering my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Laura. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alice both. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
His aura or whatever, I seen it. His arm. He started kicking it. And he was mad, man, which was, right up my alley.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Sorry, this is the uncensored version. It was much, much shorter. I didn't realize they were actually going to say the N-word, so I I apologize for putting that on stream. Here and now, I apologize. That shit is mad funny though. No joke. It never fails to put a smile to my face. Now that was some shit we used to laugh heartily about back in the 2010s. Or no, not even it was Anime Expo 2008 and we were literally laughing about fuck your couch. That shit was hilarious forever. Hi, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern? Like every other... like every other stubborn soul in the city. What's a lantern? I see. Well, Captain Lena can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The Battle of Holmster? Man, okay, listen. This fucking word, Hallminster. Now, I grew up in California. Specifically, I grew up in Southern California, taking trips to Northern California. So I know Westminster and I know Hollister. Now, Westminster is spelled Westminster. But if you say Westminster, you will be found and flogged upon the wall of whatever high school you are attending. The local high school being Westminster High School. Drawn and quartered, if you insist. So when I see this, I'm just like, how? My brain is like, hold on. Because, like, I have to... Holmister. Like, and I know that's incorrect, so my brain's like, no. No. You fool. It's not spelled with 2 I's. Yeah. No, it's so fucked up because, like, there was this weird... it was this weird... Like, there were two peoples about Southern California that were like, yes, Westminster. It's like, no, it's Westminster, you idiot. And so now I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait. My brain not ever seeing the word Westminster until, like, it's all fucked up. Yeah, it's Westminster, and there were people that definitely said Westminster, and I'm just like, you're fucking fake. Fake. All of you fake. Stop that. They even had, there was even discussion in high school about, like, stop it. Stop saying Westminster. All of you. Knock it off. I went to Pacifica High School, and it was just like, what the fuck's wrong with you? They're like the next school over. What the fuck? My TV in dinner heard you say Westminster, and I am like, nah, I need to leave. Yeah, it was fucked up. Westminster. But there were people in my high school, and we were literally the high school over going, there were white ass people. Like, I had the whitest high school in all of Southern California going, Westminster, and I'm just like, no, stop it. Stop doing that. No, we had a whole, like, it was almost an assembly of, like, stop it. I shit you not. There was a whole entire assembly like, stop saying Westminster, you idiots. I remember this. I'm just like, now my brain is just, like, going back into, like literally 12, 13 years ago going, nah, knock it off. It's been 15 years since since I think that incident. All right. Now, go to the Wandering Stairs. Where the fuck is this? It's not on my big map. It's on the small map. All right, well. To the stairs with you. Wait a minute. I recognize this motherfucker. I think so, anyway. I want to say it with Minister gives me whiplash. So, I challenged my roommate who hails from, like, New York City, like, downtown New York City proper. Not the offskirts like Queens and Brooklyn or any of the offset. No, like New York City, New York. And I was like, I was in the car and I'm driving her around and I'm just like, all right, you see this license plate in front of you, and I'll spell how this looks. I was like. Hold on, let me double check that's how that is spelled, because it's been yes, okay, I did spell that correctly. Although I switched 2 letters. Hold on, I have to, because the letters are switched around to how they were actually pronounced. But I'm like, all right, look at chat, and I said, okay, you see this license plate in front of you that says, like, here's, you know, the license plate, it's got the number and then the bottom part of the license plate. I'm like, how do you say that word? I'm like, don't worry if you don't know how to say it, because this is definitely a test of, are you a native Southern Californian? How do you pronounce this particular word? And this won't make sense to anybody. No, like, if you've never heard that word or seen how that word is supposed to be said, like, how the fuck do you say this? And I remember this distinctly from a friend who came from Northern California, and they were going to the station. It was a train station that is in the city, and he was supposed to, I called him, like, hey, you're picking me up, and he's like, yeah, at the Van Nuys station? The Nuys station? How do you, he's like, yeah, the Van Nuys station. And I was just like, haha. Yes. And then when I finally got in the car, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna tell you now. It's pronounced Van Nuys. And it's been pronounced Van Nuys for ages. And if you look that shit up, it's some white dude named this. Yeah, it's Van Nuys like Van Guys. Yeah, it's... And truth be told, that's like... I only ever knew how to pronounce that. Like... like gooeyes? Hey, wait. How you doing? Yeah, so V-A-N-N-U-Y-S. It's pronounced Van Nuys. And, okay, now it has been enough years that I don't actually remember the origin clearly enough about that. It is the neighborhood of Los Angeles. Is Van Nuys a ghetto? No, it's not, actually. God. It was named after Isaac Newton Van Nuys. That's right. Isaac Newton Van Nuys, which is some just fucking white dude that also all of everyone he has ever related to. Also, he was born in West Sparta, New York. Dutch, apparently. Yeah, so some fucking white dude. And then founded it. There you go. Yeah, he was a rancher. Like most everything in California, it was named off of a rancher, except for, I think, Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a different thing. I don't give a fuck about it because I don't want to know the origin of what Los Angeles was named after. No, thank you. I want to go to my grave not knowing, for the sake of, you know, being where I live. But yeah, like most people don't know that that's how that's pronounced until they listen to the news programs. It is seedy. It's not like fancy and rich or anything, but it's not like West Hollywood, which could be variably more seedy than Van Nuys. Celia, more beer for table two, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. On it, boss. It's alright, we rushed off our feet this evening, miss. Can I get you anything? Drinks around the house. Shit. Oh! That Braggy has a twisted sense of humor. To think he'd send you to me at a time like this. First real night in here 100 years, as folk all riled up and then some. What's more, there was that eater business at Hollister Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and that it was a warrior of darkness who did the deed. Ha! Funny that. I really must apologize for Gilnard. He's been most of a rowdy as our customers, and it's no small feat. As for our regulars, our bound hunters, you see, a lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance has the spark to their kindling. You know, the weak eaters that are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around the queen. You need look no further than Hallminster for proof for that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into off the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads, and our bar is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Like most bars and speakeasies. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays. Gossip Eater has been dubbed the cardinal of virtues. Virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors. Well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. If that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as light wardens. Not the kind of prey you take on single-handed. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the warrior of darkness is out there had lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That Hume over there is the oversized sword is Guts. No, Grunson. He's in for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. The Misto lad is Lurik. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. As hard a hunter as they come. He lost a partner and seems to be on a lookout for a new one. And I feel like that's gonna be a C starting name. Serig. Word is he is an expert in magicraft to help fight the virtue he's after. I got a choice. Last we have Goit. Dwarf and drunken both. wanted to join forces with a healer, an only healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom. Boy, howdy, isn't this one the one for me? I was like gonna get into this one because he's a drunkard like me, and I'm just like, a healer, you say? Was it okay? Hold on. If nobody has done this as a white mage before, do you get that choice? Like, I feel like the first three were definitely just like, la-ti-da, something for you, and then the last one is supposed to be maybe for a speaker to the person you or caricature you are, but also in need of a healer. Up to this point, I have not seen a single dwarf within the realm. North Hollywood is sea as fuck. It's just a bunch of gay people and people that want a boogie. Yeah. North Hollywood is the scrap heap. Yeah, no. As... Dude. Masa, you lived in North Hollywood. You know it's a scrap heap. Though, it's been a moon since I've been up to the video game store that you used to live next to. That I need to go and visit again because it's been a moon. It's been a summer. Or 8. It's been a minute since you lived up there. I've seen my share of competent veterans and you have the look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together you might even collect the bounty on a cardinal virtue. Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. We've gained access to a royal quest. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, physical DPS, and magical DPS and healer rules. In order to reach the final stage of the Shadowbringers Maze Bar, you must complete at least one of these. Speak with a virtue hunter at the Wandering Stairs to accept a quest offer. Alright, well, it looks like looks like this motherfucker is gonna be the one I need to go for. Like, whereas that guy, the one in the back, and then the other one that they definitely called upon are definitely super duper. Hold on. What are the requirements of this? Ah, right. So you need to be, like, there are specific ones, but this one is like, nah, y'all need to be a healer. Are they always a dwarf? Yeah, I'm much taller than you. Okay, but I like you. Time to get attached. Click. Ah, there's the healer of darkness. A hurry-looking dwarf stands before you, draining a flagon of ale, remarkably swift, given the helmet. Hold on. Wait. I might be able to do this properly. There it is. I was looking for my water flask. Hold on. I can't guzzle sake like I can water or beer, so give me a second. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagon? Not even a proper greeting, either. Alright, look. Look here. Lolly-ho! The name's Goit! Lolly-ho? Oh, you put your arm to it, like this! A little more enthusiasm don't hurt. Speaking of what... It's right and proper. I see you're not wearing your helm. For shame. For the same strange line of the Crystal Exarch. Suppose your people have your own customs, then. Alright, I'll say no more of it. Odd sort, Yaxark is. He knows things, right? Got some sort of mystical power. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use someone with a power the likes which this world has never known. I'm hunting sin eaters, you see. Well, one in particular. A healer! And not a half one, not half bad at the job, eh? I like your confidence. And I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound like well, exactly what I need. But I have to ask you to prove it. There's no need for that. Listen here, the Sin Eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. Can't blame me for wanting to make sure I'm not leading you on to the grave. Will be bad for the both of us. So, you get yourself over to the Forest of the Lost Shepherd, and I'll see what you got. It's like the conversation between my old masters and the universe toys and those weird angel statues my grandma used to collect. Yeah. 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 Yes. Alright. We have not attuned. Ooh, we have not attuned to none of that. Hold on. We have attuned to none of this. We've attuned to nothing. Yeah, we've attuned to fucking bullshit out here. Alright, well. Come on. I guess the rookery is the closest thing to the entrance of this bullshit. You get it. Ooh. The tessellation. That's fancy. Tessellation. Back to Lakeland we go. Alright, hold on. There's gonna be a bunch of walking. Let me go. Trying to decide how spicy I want to make tonight. Well, it is a Saturday. It is a Saturday evening. And that depends on what you're doing tomorrow morning. Don't it? I mean, I still got a bunch of sake to get through before I've finished this glass. And then I plan to have maybe one more after that. I don't know how... Oh, it's time to big confess. Alright, well... That definitely may need more courage water. More spicy water. Hold on to that thought, guys. I do need to use the facilities because we're 2 hours and 40 change minutes into this, and I used the bathroom just before this, and you know how alcohol do. It does the thing. So I'll be right back to use those facilities, and maybe I'll grab a snack. I haven't decided yet. Hold on. Okay, I have returned. And as a treat for you guys, I definitely, like, finished, you know, doing my business on the toilet and stuff. But then, like, as I finished, I definitely did the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da as, like, quest completed. Or I guess that would be quest accepted, but still, it's just like, I did the jingle, and I was like, wait a minute, I just did the jingle. Chat would enjoy me telling them that I did the jingle. It is always a door for the healer quest. However, you are a Lala. There's a slightly different dialogue. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, because I'm a Lala, I mean, there is a, like, where's your helmet? You fucking dingus? You're one of them, huh? I see. Alright, well. I gotta make sure you're worthy. And, I decided, like, I do want a snack, but, like, I want, like, food. I don't want just, like, a snack. So, hold on. I want the fucking lock there. I'll just wait until I'm finished streaming and I'll have dinner. What the dinner will be, I don't know yet. There's a bunch of stuff in the fridge that is very appealing. We got some leftover Thanksgiving meal, which is actually leftover Thanksgiving meal is actually so for Thanksgiving this year, everybody's family does not live in California. Like my family, the only like blood relatives that I know are me and my sister, and then my aunt. But like, my aunt and uncle actually kind of moved to Lake Havasu, which is technically Arizona, and then my folks also moved to Arizona. Wait, hold on. Where the fuck am I going? Wait, what the fuck? Whoa, wow, hold on. Did I? Oh, sorry, I need to go to, sorry, no, whoops, hold on. Forgot, this is the quest I need to do. I'm an idiot. That was the quest I was supposed to be, like, focusing on. I just walked right by him like an idiot. So, like, nearest family lives in Arizona, which is several hours away, and I didn't want to deal with that this year for extremely obvious reasons relating to the pandemic. So I ended up not doing anything for my family, but, you know, the rest of the roommates, my fiance included, everybody prior to living in California lived on the East Coast, so they super duper could not go see family for the holidays. So we decided, like, well, let's do something fun and unconventional. Let's do junk food Thanksgiving. So I actually took it upon myself to find what places would be open, or so say the internet saying what would be open. And then I picked out like 7 locations. Turns out of those 7 locations, only 3 of them were open. So we did Del Taco. One Del Taco was open. The other one was not. We did Del Taco. We did, oh. Oh, you got big owned. The Goit Saint lies prone. The creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. Well. So, oh wait, hold on. Guess I should be in the realm of, you are under attack. There we go, that's the one I need. Attack. So we went to Del Taco, Carl's Jr., and Jack in the Box, because those were the only 3 that were actually open for drive-thru. And most other places have been like closed, either were closed entirely or, you know. We started traveling around. It was definitely after 6 p.m. because it was like 6:30, almost 7 when we were like hitting up all of these places. So it was definitely like the only reason why you stay open are for like the stragglers that did not get food for the evening or whatever have you. But we were like trying to be about as respectful as possible. You know, there were the The Carl's Jr. and the Jack in the Box both. Oh no, the Carl's Jr. and the Jack in the Box. No, all of them were. No, just the Carl's Jr. I got up to the front and they were like, hey, thank you, all the stuff, did the payment, and they were like, can you scoot your car backwards and wait for a bit? And I was like, I hesitated, I'm like, uh-huh. And then I was like, oh, you know what, that makes sense that you would not want to be wandering stairs. Well, how close? Wait, how close is the wandering stairs to anything? Oh, it's... We'll go to the penance. Yeah, so all three of them were like, hey, can you hang back from paying? And then we'll wave you in to pay. Because, I don't know, it was very weird. It was very like, don't just show up to the thing, to the drive-thru window, can you hang back? And I have been using drive-thru as a means for getting food into my system in the pandemic. That was the first time I was told to, like, don't show up to the window right away. Oh, there isn't like a flag and a ale after a well-earned victory. Did you hit your head? It was, did you hit your head, or you didn't do anything? It's like, my job is done here. Oh yes, and hard. That beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations. As did you. Whatever you want to call what we just did, doing it helped us understand each other. Sure enough. I've seen that you're a master fighter, and you've earned your and you learned that I'm fearless as a stone. So a fellowship is forged. Oh boy. Oh boy, howdy, indeed. Now I'm sure you won't get yourself killed. I can tell you about the sin eater I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues. Sephrosine. Sephrosine? Sephrosine. Sephrosine. And it's a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us, but this one takes after the worst of the bunch. Lammet. Disgrace to all dwarven kind. Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior of light is bad enough, but Sephrosine being out there looked all dwarf-like. Well, it don't help matters. Cursed thing. The Council of Elders, they don't want to live with the shame of Lammet's sins no more. So the head of the council, the eldermost elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Down with Sephrosine, slay it. See that it don't keep selling our good name. So there is a sort of influx when they're talking. So our eldest warrior, if anyone's to do it, has to be me. That's fine. I'm no more up to a contest of might. Problem I'm having, though, is that Sephrosine keeps healing itself, and it's, well, deeply annoying. Suppose it's because Lammet was some kind of master of the art, but Sephrosine's healing is so powerful that no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. So, make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as you please, resurrecting other sin eaters. So, we'll be up to our eyeballs in them forever if we can't do something about those curative powers. That's where you come in, right? Lammet doesn't deserve your scorn, you know. Listen, I know you have your own ways, and that's just fine, but whatever you care much for Dwarven honor or not, you have to agree that a sin eater that can raise fellows from the grave is a danger to us all. As for Lamet, you should know that being a dwarf is about respecting tradition, and she never did. Never. You might have heard, but the tales say that Lamet roamed the land without her helm. This is the way. This is the way. Oh my god. Again, another parallel to The Mandalorian. I hate it. She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonor us, her and us all, and she did it anyway. And there's the part about bringing doom on all the world. Not one of our taboos. Really, it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, barefaced to the world. A sin eater! What could make a dwarf go so wrong? But but we have ale to drink and scenery to hunt. In that order. You healed my body, sure enough, but I need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. And come and find me later. Alright. Right with you there, fam. Though my character is known to not squander herself with liquor. Wow. The plot super duper thickens. Alright. So obviously, whichever character choice you choose has to akin to one of the others that are hunting it, obviously. How fascinating. Well, let's go ahead and continue with this before we go and talk to our Warrior of Darkness that will definitely, you know, wait, hold on. If I talk to yeah, you do see the other warriors in some respect, although this one was far more obvious. All of them is obvious? Yeah, this one's all the others that you aren't able to do are not as obvious as, hey, that was the version of you that you play. Oh, this one's a little more obvious. All right. No sign of ceased drinking at any point since your last meeting. You're looking at me? You got something to say? Gotcha! Of course I remember my new partner. And I ain't drunk neither. I'm a dwarf. I can take, well, however much I got in me is under the table. And now you know one more thing about me. This will only strengthen our fellowship, I'm sure. But we'll need more than a sense of camaraderie if we're to take down suffer scene. So I'm thinking we should start with observation. Get you a look on its healing powers. Let's see what you're dealing with. Now, this is the perfect place to overhear the right sort of information. If you listen, not to get the wrong, don't get the wrong idea. I don't let it get in the way of no important drinking, but I do pay attention. Anyway, what I heard is that Sophrosine has been spotted in Colusia, and then I remember there's a little pub in Stilltide, the Leaky Keel, it's called. And they make a decent brew. Let's go, I Row Wiggle, knowing exactly where he's wanting us to go. I mean, exactly where he wants us to go, at least we're teleporting real quick on that. I did theater in high school, which was 8 billion years ago. But one of the most important things about doing there they be about doing drunkards is like you need to appear as though you are trying to not appear as though you are drunk. You don't want to be a drunk, you want to appear as though you're trying to not appear as drunk. Just what are you looking at? Okay, fine. No need to give me that murderous stare. I know what you're thinking. That goit, you think to yourself, always drinking, how drinking some more. What a sluggard. What a drunkard. What a magnificent beard. Oh, how I wish I had a beard like that. Yes, I know. You don't need to explain yourself to me. This just appeared at me as a word of like, just like... I almost wish I had the camera angled this way just to see what my facial expression was at the time, but... alas, I cannot go back in time. I really should work on finding my sense of humor. Maybe I'll deal with that after dealing with Saffracine. It might take a while. Anyway, you'll be happy to hear that while I was waiting, I got my hands on some prime information. Also, some excellent wine, which... No, information first. Right, so, according to the local fisherfolk, quite a few senators have turned up near Bright Cliff lately. I suggest we go and kill as many as we can. We can't say for sure where Saffracine will appear next, but if it's in the area, it won't pass up a chance to revive its fallen friends, right? Did I just like... And while we're at it, we can vent some of that pent-up rage you've got. Don't need to be so pretty as long as get the job done. Just make sure to find me again before Saffracine shows up, you hear? Saffracine? Yeah. The YNE is like een sound in my brain. Oh, sorry. I am ever so drawn to where I ought to be instead of where I need to be. The YNE is like Jolene, and not to dox myself, also similar to my name and the spelling of it. And I definitely can relate to the pronunciation of this crazy... Pretty ugly looking, you know? I was trying to remember which one of the sequence was first, and I hadn't remembered. These look like tombstones, but they're in the middle of nothingness. Why you keep using that? You used the wrong spell, it's fine. There we go. Ah, yes. Back to the chisel. Dun dun. It took me a while to get used to like just the weird light shimmering that like happens in one or the other ear when you're listening to this in stereo in headphones. It's fucking wild. How you doing, fam? Oh, that's awful. That should do it. Now we've seen. Now we'll wait to see if Sephirothine shows itself over those bushes. I say. And I've got the wine right here. Oh, I guess we're gonna wait for it. Okay. That's it. She revived another one. Oh! You alright? No, I'm about to have an echo. Hold up. We might actually have like a reasoning behind all of this. Oh no, we're gonna see Goyd's echo. No. This is just a dwarven healer. What a lovely place to die. The world outside is even worse than I feared. Someone there? Ugh. Oh my god, it's Ardbert. You're alive? Well, why didn't you say so? Can't do much for the dead, but the living? That's a whole nother matter. Oh. Holy shit, this is how he meets his healer. I can't believe it. All my wounds healed. Thank you, kind stranger. You're lucky I passed by. You might have really died, you know. You hear no argument from me. I was a fool. I thought that the hobgoblin I was after may have been friends lying in wait. Never so much crossed my mind. Goblins! Always goblins! I should have been more... I should not have been out here alone. With your magic keeping me fighting, though, their numbers wouldn't pose much a problem. What do you say? You don't look to have a party on your own yet. Which I could certainly use a man like you on my side. I am no man, you unripened gourd. Why, I've never been so insulted in my life. Let me tell you what's what. I am Lammet, proud daughter of the Thor family. If I catch you mocking me again, I'll put you right back where I found you, here. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. The beard misled me, you see. Fucking dwarves just, like, upset about things. So good. Scary danger potato. And that's that. Look, Ardbert treasure. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna cry because this music is so good and I can't stand it. Da, 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 da. You certainly look the hero, now let's see you act like one. I would believe that Ardbert wouldn't have made it this far without a healer. And the healer was the first one that he met. Hello, Zalora? Yo! Hey, you! Honorless lout, half-empty flagon, dumpy little dollop of shite. Your mother was a hob and your face looks like a newborn Your mother was a hamster. And your father smelled like elderberry. What be in the jar? In the jar? What be in the jar? What's the matter with you? I was like, well, that was colorful. Straight-faced as always. Refreshing round of insults always cheers me up, but I'm starting to wonder if you have as much trouble with fun as you do with jokes. Are you sure your mother ain't a hob? Well, I can't go about just telling this man that I can see the echo. Fine. Whatever, mind. At least we've got what we came for. You didn't miss much. After Sephiroth brought another eater to life, they both floated off to who knows where. But what happened to you? Alright, listen. So, where I come from, I have a special power, and I can see the past. I saw Lammet's past. Wait, you saw Sephiroth? No, the real Lammet's past? Ha! I knew you'd have some sort of weird power. I like how you just like went right into it. It's like, that sounds good to me, fam. Sounds to me like you witnessed the beginning of Lammet's journey, right after she left home. It's odd. She said she was wearing her helm and she helped that of the injured traveler, just like any dwarf of honor would do. Maybe she hasn't born a monster. But then... You don't sit right with me neither. Standing around wondering about do nothing but make us thirsty. I'm just making sure. My roommate takes care of cats, and so if I hear a cat in distress, I'm like, it's fine. She's taking care of a sick cat. She like does fostering for sick cats and stuff. And this one is particularly not having a good time, so I'm like, I have to make sure that isn't Zelda, because she's giggling, so I am giggling, so that's all good. I'm just like, you know when humans scream and you're always just like, are they okay? That's me with cats. I'm just like, you good, fam? We're done here. So let's go back to the Crystarium. Oh, well, all right. Off we go then, I guess. I feel like this game was more tailored towards me because, like, this is the first dwarf I have met, and it's like a whole storyline dedicated to such things. So, you know, I feel like I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. I love it. Okay. We need to... Yep. What's in my pocket? So yeah, anybody that is currently or previously watching me that doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing with drinks in hand, it's sake. You pour the sake into the smaller cup and then you sip from it. There ain't nothing like a flag and ale after a job well done. Look at me that look. I did stuff this time. You saw. And you also saw Sephrosine work its magic. But since you haven't said nothing about it, I'm guessing you didn't have no sudden revelations about how to stop it. Don't worry, I don't expect you to solve my whole problem just like that. I don't need you to remember what you saw today. Keep it in your mind. Then maybe something will come to you when you're working your magic elsewhere. Very smart. This guy knows me. This guy knows me. Me, I like to think while I drink. It's the most efficient way. So you can find me here if you need me. I'll let you know when I have a plan. Well, I assume you have a plan because you're ready to go. Having a good time. Okay, wait. Speaking of having a good time, and then I could, in fact, continue on with this. I am realizing that this is a 3-hour mark. And I haven't eaten dinner yet. I am getting kind of hungry. This is... I know, this is a bit of a not the biggest cliffhanger. This isn't like right before a dungeon or anything. And given that we have not pushed any more of the mainline story quest, this is a good time to stop. And then I can basically start the next round of Final Fantasy XIV. People can kind of trickle in, and then I can get back into the main storyline quest, that kind of thing. I always try to find some sort of reason to just like, not start it off strong. I don't want to start with the dungeon. I always try not to do that if I can help it. Like, that's part of the reason why I've been like staring so dead in the face of these storyline quest walkthroughs. It's essentially like, what is the name of this? It's called Final Fantasy XIV it's FFXIV consolegameswiki.com. So this is not necessarily well, it's one of the most reliable sources, but it's like, here's how you get to the next quest and how you can kind of track your progress and stuff. And so the next thing is still part of the main quest chain, and then we start getting to the level chains of the whole thing before we go into post stuff. So we're still like very, very beginning of Shadowbringers, which will be a real treat for the YouTube fam that enjoy my stuff. And there are a few of you. So anyways, guys, I will call this a night so that I can see you guys. The voices are fun. I try. I really try. Thank you so much for trying to watch me do this. I try my best. I'm not as talented as most people out there because I didn't grow up trying to do voices and stuff, so this is my best. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But it's gonna be a slightly earlier. Yeah, no, actually, it's gonna probably be about the same. I try to get everything done before about 8:30 nowadays for personal reasons. Mostly because I have to drive a car someplace at around before 9 p.m. But I will see you guys tomorrow, probably between the hours of 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Pacific Daylight Time. What? I don't fucking know. 4 o'clock on the West Coast until whenever I decide I'm done. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you again. Night.